I tell you, just give me a second to take it in. History has just been made in Utah for the nation. And while I would love to be the one that just go on and on and on, it's appropriate that because we had some voting glitches, we had to rely on our Lieutenant Governor to pull it out and make sure the integrity of the election actually was maintained. And in this historical moment, I'm going to have our Lieutenant Governor, Spencer Cox, introduce history. All right.
So, I've heard people say it's like Christmas. We always want Christmas to last a little longer. Maybe tonight that wasn't exactly what we wanted. We had some issues with Salt Lake County. That's what happens when you let Democrats run counties. Ladies and gentlemen, it took us a 2 years longer than it should have. We finally got there. We ran with Mia. She did it. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the new Congresswoman from the great state of Utah.
Doug Owens, and I thanked him for engaging in a hard fight. I wish Doug and his family the best in all that they do. I have to tell you, I first of all have to thank my husband, who I would not be able to do this without. Sometimes brutal process. And I'd also like to thank my parents. Yes! I'd like to thank them for teaching me about personal responsibility and giving me a clear vision of the American dream. I'd like to thank our delegation for all of their incredible support during the campaign. Governor Gary Herbert, Senator Hatch, Senator Lee, Congressman Bishop, Congressman Chaffetz, Congressman Stewart. I look forward to learning from them and working with them and representing Utah's values. 4 votes, by the way. And to the core campaign team and the countless volunteers, I am humbled by what you have been willing to do to make this moment a reality.
Yeah!
Yes!
Woo!
We are going to have time. We are going to have time after this to spend time specifically talking about the details of all of this. I look forward to the Monday night quarterbacking. But for now, please know my gratitude to all of you for what you have done to take this movement to victory. Thank you so much. To the voters of the 4th District, thank you for running with me. Thank you for the trust that you have placed in me. I will work every day to make sure I'm deserving of it, regardless of who you voted for today. I hope you know that I'm going to represent all of you in Washington. And I invite you to engage with me in finding real solutions to the challenges that we face as a country. This is a great night for our nation. And I have to tell you, it is especially a great night for Utah. Many of the naysayers out there said that Utah would never elect a black Republican LDS woman to Congress. And guess what? We not only did we do it, we were the first to do it. So let this be a lesson to the nation that we're not interested in dividing Americans based on gender, race, social status. We are more interested in the integrity and the honesty of a candidate, someone who is going to return power back to the people and away from Washington. Tonight we have made history, but this election was never about moving to Washington. It was about moving Washington towards the principles we live by here in Utah. This election is historic because it has raised Utah's voice, and we have boldly told Congress that the status quo will not work. Above all, this election is about remembering our history, reclaiming our freedom, and reshaping our future.
Thank you.
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
At the beginning of this campaign, I invited you all to run with me, run towards the challenges of our time, and tonight my message to you, and to every Utahn, and to every American out there, is that there is great cause for confidence as we run together. Confidence in people, confidence in our leaders, confidence in the ability to restore our communities, our economy, and bring greatness back to this nation. This is America after all, and we are not a nation of fear, blame, or failure. At the Republican National Convention almost 2 years ago, I said that the America I know is found in every child who looks at that seemingly impossible and says, I can do that. That is the kind of confidence we need to have as we restore greatness back to our nation. In America, and especially in Utah, we believe in the dreams of the underdog. We know that David really can beat Goliath, whether David is a small-town basketball team, an upstart entrepreneur, or a child who dares to dream. My favorite line in that story says that David ran to meet Goliath. Imagine that. He ran toward a seemingly impossible challenge. That is the kind of confidence we need to have as we take on the Goliaths of our debt, out of control spending, Obamacare, and the Godzilla we call the federal government.
USA! 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 USA!
Many people have reminded me tonight that this is not the end of the race. It's just the beginning. As your representative, I am going to ask you to trust me with your vote. And I want you to know, I'm not going to ask you to trust Washington. I'm getting Washington to trust you again. Because as Utahns, we know best how to spend our hard-earned funds. We know how to raise our families. We know how to educate our children. And we keep the promises that we made to our seniors, and we help those in need. I pledge to work every day to keep the federal government out of your lives, out of your pockets, out of your way, so that you can run towards your own American dream. Again, I thank you for all you have done. I ask you to continue to run with me. I don't care if you're a sprinter or a plotter, or if your version of running is a slow shuffle. It's time for us, as Americans, to unite towards a better, brighter tomorrow. If any of you out there are thinking about resting, I'm here to tell you that tomorrow actually begins today. So, keep your running shoes on. May God bless all of you, my dear friends. May God bless Utah, and may God bless our still independent United States of America.